Hello, welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic, and it's time to hit the gas again. We are going to have a look at 5 genuinely approachable Sudoku puzzles from the Discord server. There's a daily Sudoku channel there where Clover and Sam Cappleman-Lynes and Newman prepare puzzles every day that are genuinely approachable. They are not too hard. They will be very good introductions to the various types of Sudoku that get seen a lot, and they have been a very popular regular feature on this channel for a couple of months now. So we are doing the puzzles from September the 10th to the 14th. I never seem to catch up, but I try and keep pace at least. And we'll be doing 5. Now, I will go through the rules in a minute. I do want to mention that on Patreon, we have loads of extra content, including Sam's himself, his 6x6x6 Sudoku and a solution video to that now. That's over there. At the start of October, we'll be putting up a new Lockout Lines puzzle pack, which we think will be popular. Loads going on anyway, as always, and this is just one of many channels on the Discord server which are absolutely fascinating. Very welcoming crowd there. Also, of course, we've got merchandise. Do consider buying, when you want a water bottle or a mug, try and get yourself a Cracking the Cryptic one. That's my advice. Christmas is coming up at some point soon. Anyway. And of course, all our apps and Sven's Sudoku Pad, all available on the links under the video. Do check them out. We think they're good. Anyway, so let's have a look at these 5 puzzles. So now this first one, I don't think they've done this before. This is called Odd, Even, Big, Small, and it has been a feature of World Championships for a long time. It's using 1 to 8, so normal Sudoku rules do not apply, but 8x8 Sudoku rules do apply. So you put 1 to 8 in each row, column, and 2x4 box. And the symbols outside the grid, which thankfully are translated, we don't need to read kanji for that, if that's what it is. They mean that the first 2 cells seen from that direction are either odd, even, big, or small. Odd and even are fairly self-explanatory. Big means in the higher half of the numbers. So these 2 numbers must be from 5, 6, 7, and 8 to be in under this big sign. These 2 numbers looking from this side must be even. So that's how this one works. Then we're back to 9x9. The next one is Odd Even by Sam, and this just means that in the circles we have to put odd digits, in the squares we have to put even ones. Then a Phortress Sudoku. I don't know, as always, Philip's doing something. Maybe that's the PH from his name combined with Phortress. He's always doing something with the title, is what I was going to say. Now, as well as normal Sudoku rules, digits in grey cells are greater than the digits in orthogonally adjacent white cells. So here, this digit has got to be bigger than this 3 and bigger than this. Now, don't worry about all the arrows, because in fact, this north pointing arrow doesn't apply, and that south pointing arrow, because there is no given relationship between the grey digits each other, if you see what I mean. So we don't know anything about the relationship between those, but a grey is always bigger than a neighbouring white. So that must be bigger than both that and that. So that's how this one works. Lots of given digits there. Philip seems to be being generous, but I suspect he won't be. Then we have Sandwich Sudoku, one of our old favourites. Between the 1 and the 9 in each row and column, you can add up the digits, and sometimes the sum is given. So in this column, between the 1 and the 9, there is the digits between them add up to 4. There are no zeros in that one. Palindrome by Sam to finish with. So these lines are palindromes, and they read the same forwards and backwards, and that means that digit must be the same as that one, etc. So those are the 5 we have. Do try them on the links under the video. They're all listed there. They will be genuinely approachable. It's basically a guarantee. And I'm gonna remember to start my clock every time, hopefully. And I'm gonna hit the gas now. Let's get cracking. Now, I've had trouble with these before, but look, those have to be 2 and 3. And in fact, we know which one is odd from the 2 symbols in the corner here. So that's a decent start. That must be odd and can't be 3, 5, or 1. Maybe an approachable one of these is better than a one with deductions. That's 5 or 7. I don't know quite what I'm doing. That has to be an 8 because it's big, and 7, 5, and 6 are seen. That now is 2 or 4. This is 5 or 6. This is also big, so that's a 5, 6 pair, making that one a 7. 8, 2. We've got 1. That's a naked single 4. We've got a 1, 3 pair there. That's an 8. We've got a 5, 6 pair here. Now these are even. They're 6 and 8. We can do those. This is 5. Oh, this is genuinely approachable, definitely. So I've got quite a lot. All the top 2 boxes filled now. Even, that is 4 or 6. What have we got down here? Odd. So that's a 1, 5 pair. Must be that way round. That's a 4. Probably used all the clues now, and the rest is hopefully, well, I would say classic Sudoku. I suppose that term still applies with 8 by 8. 1 and 3. We've got a 4 and a 1 in the first column. Oh, that could never have been a 6. Didn't see that. So 6, 1, 3. Along the bottom, 4 and 2. This is a 3 and a 1. 8 and 7. Actually, this has been really quite straightforward. That's where 2 goes. 5, 6, 8, 4, 3, 5. 2, 5, and 4 on this row. Must be in that order. And then 2, 1, 6, and 7, almost in the order I named them. There we go. That didn't take long. 2 minutes and 4 seconds. So that really was a straightforward one to get started with this time. As long as you just pick up the meanings of those symbols, I guess. So anyway, let's move on then to the odd even Sudoku from Sam. And let's start. Okay. So the evens are more restricted. So that set has to be 2, 4, and 6. And this set has to be 2, 4, and 8 because of these givens. Those can't be 4s. Those can't be 2s. Those can't be 6s. Oh, there's a 2 in this column as well. So that's 4, 6, or 8. This may not have been. Oh, that's 2 or 6. Right. So this becomes an 8. Yeah, that does fix quite a lot of this. Right. Suddenly we can place almost all of these digits. 4 there. And that. Oh, no, that's a 2. Right. Okay. So they're all done straight away. Are there any double odds pointing at these? No, I don't think so. So let's try some regular Sudoku here now. That is 7 or 9. 6, 4, 2, 8, 5. That's not a 1. That's not a 1. 3. Okay, 3 has to be in one of those positions. Therefore, in one of those 2 and in one of those. 4. Oh, that's a 4, 6 pair, I see. So that's a 7, 8 pair. This is 5 and 9. Yeah, that's where 3 goes. So that's a 1. 7, 3, 4, 2, 6. That's a 1 as well. 5, 8, 9. Triple down column 1. 4, 1, 6. This is a 2, 3, 7. We can remove 2 and 3. Place 9 and 5. So that's now a 3, 1 pair. 4, 7, and 9 along the bottom. So that's become a 2. That can't be 4. That's an 8. 6, 3, 8, 5. 9 is in one of these 2. Oh, it's not so helpful. Right, now I've got 1, 5 here looking at these. So that's a 3, 7, 9 triple. That one can't be 3. Oh, 3, 7, 9. So that does fix this 8, 7 pair. Now we've got 9, 7, 5 along here, so that's a 1, that's a 3, that's not a 3, so that's the 3 in row 2. 7 is looking at these. Actually, none of them can be 3 now, so it's 1, 5, and 9. Okay, so that's used all the extra clues. got to be a 2 in one of these cells. That's not probably that helpful. 7, 5, 3, 1. These are all even. 6, 5, 9. There's got to be a 3 in one of these two. Perhaps more helpfully, there's got to be an 8 in one of these. Yes, that gets us the 8 in column 1. 5, 9. That's a naked single 3 now. So then there's a 2, 4 pair to go in. That's where 3 goes here. Let's just remove some 3 pencil marks together. 3, 1, 6, 2, 4, 8. That is 7 or 9, which forms a pair actually in the column. So that makes this a 4. 6 and 2. 6 at the top. 2 there. We get a 4 here. 2 there. That fixes the others in row 2. No, I don't know about 6 in this row. 5, 8. Where should I be looking? 1. Right, that probably does all the ones in the grid. There must be one other in box 2. There it is. That's 7 or 9. That makes that a pair in box 5. Right, and that is resolving lots of things here. 7 there, 7 and 9 pair. This 3, 7 pair has been done. I should have seen that before. I've got 7, 9 pair over here and a 2, 4 pair. That is obviously a 6, 8, 4 and 7 to place in box 6. 9 now in box 2 has to be there. Right, and that's going to get all those remaining odd digits done. 9, 5, 2, 1, 6, 3. Oh, no, that's a stupid place to look. The 2 in this column seems to have to be down at the bottom. The 4, 6 pair has been resolved. That's more sensible. Right, 8 and 2 and 4. Now we're just finishing off. 7, 9, 8, 5, and 1 triple to go, which is 4, 7, and 8. 8, 4, 7. There we are. So 5 minutes 19. Interesting. I mean, quite an easy start down here, but then you had to work a bit to get to these cells. So a very nicely set up puzzle there. And we move on to, what is it now? The Phortress puzzle. I struggle with these sometimes, but as I said, there's a lot of givens. Let's get the clock started, get cracking. I can put a 9 in the central cell. This has to be bigger than 7, so that's an 8. This has to be bigger than 5, so we're left with 1 and 2. This has to be bigger than 6, so it's 7 or 9. That has to be bigger than 7, that's helpful. 8, 7, 9, 1, 4, 5 or 6 there. Don't know what to do with that. Right, so maybe some regular Sudoku now. 8 there. That's bigger than 8. Of course, so's that one. That's the way to look at it. Then these are bigger than 6, so that's 7 or 9 as well. This is 9, 8 or 7, so we've got a triple in the column. So that's placed quite a few big digits. That can't be a 9. 3, 9, I don't quite know what to look for here. Can that be a 4? Yes, it can. That can't be a 3, so 3 is in one of those cells. But then it's in one of those. 4's in one of these. It's a bit like a thermome placing a small number in a bulb. Placing a high number in a Phortress doesn't do anything. Got to find something more interesting to solve than that. Let's use this 7, 8, 9 triple if we can. I don't know, I don't think it's giving much. There's a 9 in one of those two, isn't there? That can't be 9, so there's a 9 in one of those two. Yes, some of the restrictions are about Right, these have to be less than at most 6 and 5. So they're from 1, 2, 3, and 4 now. Maybe that's the way to look at it. These have to be less than at most 5 and 4. So they're from 1, 2, 3, and 4. That one can't be a 4. This one has to be less than what could be a 7. Oh, quite a lot of the numbers below that are ruled out though. So that is a 1 or a 5. That one's not so useful. This has to be less, and that could be an 8. Oh, come on. I don't see where there's a 9 in one of those two. How about that? 8 in one of those. Can these be 3s? Yes. So I can't confine 3 there. Oh, I don't really know how to progress. Right, that is bigger than this. And it can't be, so it's 5 or 3. Oh, 4 there, 4 there. Sorry, 4 there and there. So there's a 4 in one of these cells. Oh, 6 can't be there. 6 in the box has to be here. That's going to put a 6 in one of these two. I don't know, though. It doesn't do much else than that. 1 and 2 there. So one of these is 1 or 2. That is 1 or 5 just by Sudoku, given the 7-9 pair. 2, 8, 7, 9, 6. This must be 5, 4, or 3. I'm really stumbling around here. This isn't going brilliantly. Now, if that was a 5, this would have to be a 7. In fact, it has to be 5 or 7. This is 9, 8, 6, 5, and 3. Has to be bigger than 3, so that's 4 or 7. 5, 3. But that's 4, 7, or 8. Okay, that's a triple, so that's not a 4. That's in fact 1 or 2. So the 4 in box 7 now has to be here. This has to be 1 or 2, so that's a pair. Fairly useless pair. That can't be 4, so it's a 7, 8 pair. Wow, I do not know how to solve these puzzles. That is becoming entirely clear. That can't be 4 now, so we've got a 3, 5 pair. So 1 there, 4 there. That means 3 in the box has to be there. 5 is there. This is now a 1, in fact. That makes this a 2, and this a 1, and this a 2. We get a 1 either there or there. That's not so good. Finish this column. Yes, 6 and 5. So we end up with a 6 in one of those two positions. 5, 7, 8 are a triple there. Oh, 7 must go here. 9 and 6 like that. That sorts out where 7 goes down here. 2, 3, 5. That's a 3. This is a 2, 5 pair. So we then get 1 and 7 there. And a 4, 6 pair. Right. This can't be 7 anymore. Oh, that could never be 7. Oh! Honestly, it's so annoying when there's some given staring at a cell that you've had pencil marked for ages. Should never have had that as a possibility. 3, 9, 8, 5, 2. So that's not 3. I mean, I still don't find this easy to do. 5, 8, 9, 7, 6. There's a 1 here. There's a 2 there, therefore. In fact, 4 and 3 can be done. 2 and 9. 5, 4, 8, no. 2, 7, 9, 8, 4, 5. So these are from 1, 3, and 6. Doesn't feel like a useful bit of marking. That is 4 or 5. Okay, let's put them in. 5, 4, 8 there. That's a 5, 8 pair. 3, 5, 8, 1, 2, 4, 6 here, 7 here, 9 here. That puts 6 here for the row. 1 and 3 there. That's a 7. 9, 6, 7. That's 1 or 4. So 6 in this row is there. It puts 4 out of that one. 2, 7, 9, 8, 6. That is 3 or 5. Oh, that's bigger than the one next to it. So 4. Oh, good grief. Come on. 5 here. So that sorts out that triple. 5 there. 3 is bigger than 2. 8. 2 and 5. That's 1. 2 there. I don't know. These are 5 and 8. Isn't this a... Oh, 8 couldn't be next to the 7. A deadly pattern. I couldn't even see how to resolve that. And there we go. Wow, 8 minutes 40. Right, I'm not going to get my second hat for that, I imagine. There are times provided in the spreadsheet. Well, I think the daily channel provides times that a fast time earns you 2 hats, a slower time 1 party hat, and just getting there gets you a dinosaur instead. So I'm aiming for 2 hats each time. I won't have got it there. Didn't like that. Right, sandwich by Clover. So sandwich Sudoku, let's restart the clock. Oh, we got lots of given 1s and 9s. That's extraordinary. Right, this one has to go up to a 9 there. Don't know, this one can't go up as well. 9, 2, 1 must go down there. This needs to get out of the box because 1 is in the box. That's either 2, 6 or 3, 5. That means this is a 6. Now here the 9 can't be anywhere there, so it must be here. These 2 add up to 9. There's quite a lot of possibilities. I'm not pencil marking them. But this has to be 2, 3 to get the 9 out of the box. Those 2 add up to 9 as well. Now we almost know where 9s go. There's a 9 in one of those cells. Don't quite though. Let's have a look down here. Again, 1 has to get out of the box, so 2 and 4 there. Going to pencil mark the 1s and 9s just because we're getting so much information. Oh, there has to be a 9 here. 4 9s looking into the box. Right, that fixes those as 1s. Now this is a 2, 3 pair as well. 10 there. 9, 9, 10, 8. They're the hard ones to do. Now I must have enough information. I've got a 1 here and a 9 here. So 6. We've got a 9 here as well. That is 4 and 2. So I think that's all the 1s placed and all the 9s placed very quickly. Now this can't have a 2 in it, so that's a 3, 5 pair. 6 here, 7, 8 pair here. That has to be 5. It's naked now. 3 and 2 there. 8 here, 7 here, 5 here. 7, 8 pair. That's 2 and a 4, 6 pair. Now, here's another of the down clues I haven't used. Can't be 2, 8 or 4, 6 now, so it's 3, 7. That is 4, 6, however. So that must be a 5. That's a weird naked single. 2, 4, 6, and 8 up at the top. Now it's these 2 9s. I haven't used this either. It can't be 2, 7 now. This one is better. Can't be 2, 7 or 3, 6. So that's 4, 5. Then we can put 8 in there and a 7-6 pair. 4 in here. We've got 3 and 5 to place in that column. Looking along, that has to be where 6 is. So we get 3 and 7 there. 8 and 2 are resolved here. This is a 3, 5, 7 triple. It's this 9, isn't it? So we can't use 2, 7. Oh, I still don't know what else we could rule out. That is really important. 6. Oh, this is strange. Why is this holding me up now? It did not expect to hold up here. 2, 1, 4, 5, 9, 6, 2. So these are from 3, 7, 8. So the 5 in this row is here. That 3 fixes this, that fixes that. Then we can do this. 4, 5, and 6. No, that's not a useful thing to look at. 2, 3, 7, 1. 2, 9, 8, 1, 4. There must be a 3 there. That is 5 or 6. This is 5, 6, or 7. Oh, come on. Have I forgotten? Still, I don't know if this is 3, 6, or 4, 5. 9, 2. That's where 8 goes. These are from 4, 5, and 6. So if it was 4, 5, that would be a 6. And this couldn't be filled. Yeah, it can't be 4, 5. Wow, that was a hard one to finish. 3 and 6 there. Right, should be on the home straight now. 7 and 3, 5, 4, 6, 5. That gives us 3, 7, 6, 7, 3, 5. I haven't done the 5, 4 at the top. But that 4 is done. 4, 8. So we've got a 7 and a 5. That does fix the 4, 5. This 4, 6 must have been fixed. 8, 7, 8, 4. No. Okay, I put this 3 and 5 the wrong way round. I hope that's all that's gone wrong there. Sorry about that. There we go. So that wasn't all that clever, but 5 minutes 20 seconds probably gets me inside the time. We've got one more to go now. This is the Palindrome by Sam Cappleman-Lynes. Let's see how we do here. So let's restart the clock. Let's get cracking. So these must be from 5, 7, 8, and 9, just because of those and that. Probably do the same here. 4 candidates again, 2, 7, 8, and 9. That's obviously not 8, that's not 7. Might as well do that pencil marking. There was one here, that's not a 5. Oh, that's not a 5 either. So this one also is 5, 7, 8, or a 9, and we've got quadruple in the column. So those are from 1 and 2 now. They can't be 3 because they come into this box. That makes this a 3, 4 pair. Again, this is 2, 7, 8, 9. Same sort of deal here. So that is a 6. You can see everything else. 1, 2, 4, 5. That's a 5. Same again. In fact, 3 and 4 can be filled in. Now, this can't be a 5. So that is a 7, 8, 9 triple. This is a 5. That's a 6. It hasn't worked as well down here. We've got an 8 in one of those, so this cell can't be an 8. 2 somewhere there, that's not really relevant. 3 gets placed here by just ordinary rules. 5 goes here, and 6 goes here, good lord. So that's a 1, 2 pair. That's 7 or 9, 7, 8 or 9 here, so that's a 2. So that was surprisingly profitable looking up and down the box. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That can't, that doesn't help. Missing something big here. 6, 2, 8, 7, 9. Okay, there's a 6 in one of those two. No, that's not interesting either. Oh, those are from 7, 8, and 9, so that's a triple. So that's a 1, 2 pair. That gives me a 1, 2 pair here. This now can't be 2 or 7. That is surprising. Suddenly become a 9. So we can take 9 out of all of those. This can't be a 2 because of the 1, 2 pair. Is this restricted? Yes, it can't be a 2 from the top. Good Lord, excellent. Right, so we get a 1 here. We've got 6 and 5. That can't be 8 and this can't be 7. 5, 6, 9, 4, 1, 2. That can't be 9. For various reasons. Oh, 3 is here. That's part of a 7, 8 pair. 7, 8, 5, 3. That means there's an 8 in these cells and a 7 in those. I don't think those are resolved. 2, 3, 4, 6, 5, 3, 2, 4. That's 1 or 7. Oh, look, 9, looking up at this now. Right, 7, 1, 9, 8. Makes this a 7. And that fixes the rest of the palindrome, as long as I get that the right way round. That's looking good. 9 and 7 down there are resolved. That's a naked single 4, which fixes the 3, 4 pair. We get, no. We have to go all the way back to where I put a 6 in box 8, which already had a 6. This is a 9, 5 pair, so why the heck I put a 6 in there, I don't know, but it's messed everything up. Now that is still a 7, so that does fix these things. 7, 9, 8, that is still the same, but that's 9, that's 7, 7, 1, 2, 8, 6. So I think that was a fairly quick recovery, thank goodness. What a mess. 7, 1, 2, 8, 6, 9 in the row must be there. That is 3 or 4, so that's a 5, 5, 5, that's a 5. 1, 2, and 3, that's a 1, that's a 2, that's a 3, that's a 4. 3, 4, that's very sequential. 6 and 8 as a pair here. 1 and 2 can go in down in box 9. That's a 9. We've got a 1, 4 pair. 6 there and a 9, 3 pair. This 1, 2 pair is fixed, and that is a palindrome. I must remember that to use them. That fixes the 1, 2 pair there. 4 and 8 here. Yep, that's straightforward. 6, 9, 7. 6 and 8, and 1 pair left, and there we go. 5 minutes 50, probably inside the time again, but possibly only just. Entertaining, as always. I mean, these gas puzzles are a real treat. They let you just flow through the puzzle without too many gaps, unless you are me trying to solve a Phortress puzzle. So I enjoyed all of those. As so often, Philip Newman was my bugbear. He's always providing the puzzles that somehow are tripping me up. It's not entirely him, but it does often seem to be the way. And frankly, that just makes it a more enjoyable contest. Really entertaining stuff. Do check it out on the Discord server if you want these puzzles more frequently for yourself. But I am, as always, delighted to hit the gas and to have done so today. Very much hope to see you again soon on the channel. As it is, bye for now.